Have you ever felt like your attempts at dating are pure torture or some kind of impossible quest? Every date that doesn't turn into something good feels like a new blow, or as if you've taken several steps back. And at that moment, thoughts start running through your head and you ask yourself, why am I so unlucky? What's wrong with me? Why does it work out for others? Why do other people manage to find relationships while I'm still alone? You see so many happy couples around you, and in that moment, you feel your loneliness even more deeply. Of course, these feelings of disappointment lead to apathy, depression, or at the very least, a bad mood. But I ask you, don't let your pain dictate your life. I'm here to help you sort through the difficulties and to tell you how to make dating effective. My name is Anna Kholod, and I am a matchmaker. I run an active blog on Instagram about international relationships, and as part of my blog, I have a club where I introduce foreigners to women from the former CIS countries. And today, we will discuss how to build a strong relationship even if you are in different countries. You definitely need to hear these secrets, which will help change your approach to dating and ultimately lead you to results. Watch this video until the end and I will tell you how you can change the situation. I know how many people want to meet their partner, but in the process, they end up disappointed and lose motivation. As a matchmaker, I see how many men and women face difficulties in international dating. Many feel that finding love abroad is not easy. Yes, and it really is difficult. Right now, many dating apps are close to Russia, and of course, this really limits the possibilities. But there is a way out, and today we will discuss how to overcome these obstacles. I will tell you about the main steps that will help you start meeting people. Stay on my channel so you don't miss the most important information. Look, one of the biggest mistakes when it comes to dating is inaction. We often wait for relationships to just happen on their own, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. Searching for your ideal person, someone so close, so familiar, where there is a match, mutual interest, admiration, is like searching for the perfect employee. It's no coincidence that all matchmakers are often called HR managers for relationships. It might seem strange to you, of course, but if an employee joins your company or firm who doesn't meet the company's criteria, then logically, that employee could simply ruin your business. It's the same here. You won't end up in a good relationship if you don't even consider any candidates. So what happens when you try to start dating? I'm just curious. Share your stories in the comments, and I'm sure this information will be useful for many people. Write in the comments, and together we'll analyze your situations. So why is it so hard to find a real partner abroad? Of course, all sorts of questions and fears might come up in your mind. First of all, it's the mentality, of course. And what if our views are completely different? That's what's on your mind. How will we even understand each other? Of course, these thoughts make you doubt, hold you back, and cause you to feel insecure. Then there's the question of language. What if I can't learn the language or he doesn't learn, for example, Russian? How will we even communicate? Oh, no, I probably can't do it. The next point is moving to another country. A lot of anxious thoughts come up in your mind. What if I can't adapt? Will I feel comfortable in a new place? Of course, these worries also keep you from taking action. Work. Well, that's definitely an important point. Another question, how will I find a decent job in a new country? Of course, there are fears of being dependent on someone. Everything new, adaptation, it's always difficult. I understand this issue since I myself moved to Turkey 3 years ago. All these fears and doubts are holding you back from pursuing your dream. But it's important for you to understand that all these problems can be solved. On the contrary, it's interesting, like a challenge. New people, a new country, new opportunities, and most importantly, a loved one by your side. Subscribe to my channel to learn more about how to overcome these barriers. I've actually spent a lot of time helping women and men find each other, and these people are all from different countries. And I want to share an interesting story from my practice with you. The couple meets through my blog. The guy is Turkish, the girl is from Russia, but she works in Turkey. Accordingly, she has a residence permit and the right to live in the country. They meet, go out, there's mutual attraction, and they start communicating. They communicate for 3 or 4 months. I don't remember exactly how long, but eventually the girl's work contract ends and she has no way to extend her stay in the country. There are currently some minor issues with this. In other words, you can only get a permit through property ownership, marriage, or accordingly through education. Her contract ends, so she can't extend her stay and she's forced to return to Russia. She goes back to Russia and they start exchanging warm messages, which soon become passionate. They realize more and more that they simply can't live without each other. Constant calls, messages, they're in touch all day long. And they make a joint decision that he will come visit her after all. She sends him an invitation, and based on that invitation, he applies for a visa to her country and is already getting ready to fly to her. He has the tickets, he has the visa. 3 days before his flight, he breaks his leg and breaks it so badly that after the fracture, he had to undergo 2 surgeries to fix it and do some other procedures. So for about another 4 or 5 months, he has no way to visit her, and she has no way to visit him. 4 or 5 months go by, their correspondence becomes more and more intense. They want to see each other more and more, and they realize they can't live without each other. Eventually, they decide to meet in Georgia. After meeting in Georgia, they come to the conclusion that they definitely can't be without each other anymore. They submit an application for an official marriage, get married, and then she comes to the country on a family visa. So you see, there is a way out in any situation. This example is proof that if a couple truly likes each other, not even a Chinese army could separate them. And you share your stories in the comments if you've already found your other half. Now let's go through the specific steps. I want to share with you several methods that can help foreigners, both men and women, get to know each other. Meeting someone is a coincidence where your interests, your life values, and your goals intersect, and such a coincidence can't happen without communication. To increase your chances of a successful acquaintance, it's important to create more opportunities for interaction. So let's increase these opportunities. First, learn about the culture. Find out more about the country your potential partner is from. Watch YouTube videos, learn more about the mentality. Check out blogs where foreigners share with each other. Second, use online platforms. There are special groups for meeting people. Almost every country has Telegram dating channels, just like in my club, where a foreigner can meet a Slavic woman and a woman from the former CIS countries can meet a foreigner. Of course, reach out to matchmakers. These are professionals who help people find each other. We rely on experience, observation, psychology, and intuition to make introductions successful. Moreover, this is becoming extremely popular right now. Be open and fill out your profiles honestly. Let's get rid of the attitude of pretending to be someone you're not. A genuine self-presentation will help you attract the right person. Review your portfolio, because all online dating, since people only see each other in photos, depends on how you present yourself. The first impression plays an extremely important role and determines whether your acquaintance will be successful or not. These steps will significantly increase your chances of a perfect match. Subscribe to my channel. I share a lot of practical advice. Now I have a little exercise for you. Start by thinking about what qualities you are looking for in your ideal partner. Write them in the comments, or take a piece of paper and write down everything you want to see in your future loved one. This can help you determine whether a person is right for you or not. Then try gradually getting to know people using the methods I described. Take the first step and don't be afraid to take risks. Every new acquaintance could be the beginning of a great love. In the next videos, I'll tell you how to create an effective profile and how else you can use and apply this profile. And finally, remember, building a real relationship takes effort. No prince on a white foreign horse and no princess in a pink helicopter will come to you if you don't make an effort. But if you start taking action, it will eventually lead to results. Share your experience in the comments and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my new videos. You can also join our club and get to know each other in our Telegram channels, or come to me for individual work, for a personalized search for your loved one with VIP support. The link is in the description. I will answer your questions. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.